Hello, back.
Hi. Okay. Today, I haven't even booted the game. How unorthodox of myself. We're gonna be doing some Satisfactory. As of December 1st, which is today, 2022, Satisfactory Fixmas is active. So that is exactly what we're gonna be playing. That's what we're gonna be doing. Um, don't know how long for. Probably a while. And anything outside of that sounds like a you problem. Enjoy. Cool. I'm already. So how Christmas automatic is Christmas this year? Were you able to confirm anything?
No change to Christmas this year because they've been working on updates non-stop.
Oh my gosh. The presents are even the same. Rest in peace.
Yeah, everything's the same.
I honestly thought they could have just done like an asset change on the present and just made it red with a gold bow, but oh well. That's fine. So what was the progress for the power? What was next? Did you continue much anything of last night?
You are doing. I tell you what needs to go in what row, and you.
Cool. So we're continuing that? Can do. We'll continue
Yeah.
that.
I would like to. It doesn't matter. Can do it another time.
Yeah, all of the Christmas stuff's the same. Okay.
Yeah. Jay said that it was the exact same. I trained
Yeah.
him. So.
Cool. So we've done row A and row B. No, we've done row Z and row A. So we need to do row B, C,
Yeah,
and D.
B was the one that had the quantity of complexity.
Well, B has a quantity of complexity, but you've also got to keep in mind that some of these things aren't all B anymore because they got changed by me. So it might be best to catalog any of those changes first. I think you, as of like last time, we had row Z with the split items because of the split manufacturers. So that was already accounted for, but that's the only thing that's accounted for. So we'll have to account for the other things that have been moved to a different row. I'm gonna go and get that last refinery on row D set up.
Make sure you grab the materials for maybe 4 awesome sinks.
For awesome things.
Yeah.
Well, I accidentally put 40, but it's fine. Pretty sure I had just had the resources on me for that. Because I was accidentally holding shift at the same time, and shift is a +10 modifier. Yeah, I just had the materials on that naturally to do that. Ooh, free me. Because Christmas is back on.
There was also an autosave.
And it's at the base. Why is Steam... Yeah, I don't know. Steam's turned off my FPS counter, but I think that's because it booted in big picture mode because I was using my controller. But it's fine. All of our snow machines already worked last time, so They work all year round, the snow dispensers.
The only thing that doesn't work is
It's the trees.
Is the trees and the building of the Christmas stuff.
The trees aren't plugged in?
As in, presents aren't moving.
Yeah.
Just because the whole machine's full. The whole machine's full from last year. If there's been no change to last year, then there's no reason for it to empty.
Ah, like all of the Christmas storages are all Christmas storaged out. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's chockers except the 4 explosives that are specific to Christmas.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I still really do like those fairy lights. Cool. Okie dokie. Well, I've got the motor materials, so I'm ready to return to nuclear if you are.
I'm already here.
Have you at least recorded the changes so that you know when you get to it, so that you don't have to jump back into back out of Excel to tell me what needs what, or you'll do it as you go?
I'm going to do the same thing that I did last time, which is I'm going to run along the road.
Okay, that's fine with me.
And make a mental stock of all the things that need to go into the row in the order they go in.
Well, I'm gonna be there in about 5 seconds, so hopefully you're ready.
Water, then Caterium ingot, and then rock quartz, and then limestone.
So that's for B.
Yeah.
That's in the right order.
So far.
Okay. So it's water. Then what?
Deuterium.
Caterium ingots.
Yep.
Which was at the back. And it's just the whole row of Caterium, or no?
You'll probably have to split off a few of these.
Cool.
Following rows.
Yeah, that's B, C, D. Yep, cool. That's Caterium. And then following Caterium was...
Quartz and limestone?
Quartz, then limestone.
It doesn't matter.
It always matters.
They're interchangeable while they can go into the machine. Those two are going into one machine, so... Go to the left side of the machine or the right side of the machine. It doesn't change anything. I'd say put limestone top or last or whatever so that it coincides with the next row. Because then there'll be another water line on top of it. Pretty sure. Yeah, you're gonna need 2 limestones, so the order doesn't matter because you're taking 2 anyway. I might fit on one.
So it's on the quartz belt first. So quartz is above the deuterium, followed by the limestone.
Yeah, and then another limestone, and then water.
Another limestone?
Yeah.
You only have one... Ah, that's bauxite.
It can't be split
Limestone's
off.
at the end. Cool.
It has to be its own belt of limestone.
2 individual belts.
Yeah.
You have...
This needs
Just... So just confirming, you're asking for 2 individual belts of limestone.
Yes, because one of them is 720 a minute.
Going to row B.
Yes.
So 2 belts of limestone to row B. Cool. Can do.
And make note of the one, the lower one, because it's the one that will be potentially split off for the rest of the row D and C. This is where the majority of our limestone goes. So yeah, one of these two will be split off.
One of these 2 for books,
Yeah.
for limestone.
Yeah, because...
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
That'll get split down the line.
Down the line, you mean down there?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's also going to row D. Potentially C. I haven't looked yet.
It doesn't matter what it does, it'll get split down there.
Oh, actually, I don't think it does.
Whether it does or doesn't, it'll get split down there. If it doesn't, then it won't get split. You don't have to worry about yourself about that yet.
No, that's all concrete.
Okay, so we're going to. So were you able to confirm if the larger quantity is specifically row D, as in that is getting the second bus, or we're making the second bus to split between C and D?
I don't remember.
Well, this bus is already, 5 units tall. How many units tall is C going to be, and how many units tall is D going to be? Am I combining them, or am I keeping C on bus that is also with row A, Z, A, and B? So C is the first bus all of the previous minus row D, or is the second bus row D and row C? / how many unique resources are going to C and D combined?
1, 2...
/ rows of belts. And water.
4... 3... 4...
4 unique items. including the water belt, including the amount of belts you need for water.
7.
Yep, yep. Back. So what would...
I'm confusing myself.
That's fine. You do you.
At least 6 so far. 7. 8. 9.
One thing I probably should have said as a preemptive is to keep the unique quantities between C and D separate, just so I can see whether I'm adding on C to the current belt and keeping D as the main, as a separate main bus, or whether C and D were getting combined into a secondary main bus for the back rows.
There are 9, and I can answer that question for you because there are only a few resources that have 2. So copper will be the only one where that happens. Sorry, coal. Coal and nitrogen.
It's both split between C and D. Or unique to C instead of D.
Every resource except raw quartz. Just let me check if that's the only raw quartz instance on the sheet.
Because there's an example of...
Page 82.
Because as an example of what I'm saying, is currently we're up to a 5 high belt. So if, per se, we have something that's 7 unique resources, then I'll make that as a separate bus. But if it's 10, then I'll put a couple of them on... I'll 10 specifically just for like one bus. I'll put row C, which could be... yeah.
Every type of resource goes to C and D.
And it's the same. Okay.
And I think Ethereum.
So it would be making sense that they were combined rather than separated, is what you're saying, because all of the resources go to them.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out coal and nitrogen gas. Just give me a second. Just gotta find. Ethereum gets a C and a. Also, gets a C and a B. Okay, so it gets split. Cool. So nitrogen is used in one place. So its 2 outputs can be plugged together if you want to do that right now.
Nitrogen.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're getting merged.
Yeah. So
Where's our...
this end if you weren't sure.
Yeah, I don't know which output is... That's with pipes though, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know what output that is. Is that? Okay, it was just delayed? Yeah, it was just delayed.
Were you doing
okay, Mach
with
2.
those belts?
With what belts? That's just... You said there's one water, so there's a water gap at the bottom.
Yeah, the water stackables don't look like that. They fit on these things.
On what things?
Have a look at the water stackable thing. It's under logistics.
Yeah,
Stackable
but
it fits on this. It fits on this perfectly. It's the same height.
But it's not going on top, it's going underneath. That's why there's a space underneath. Except for that,
Probably
we're
one.
just... We'll have to run
There is
it
one.
directly across the ground, though.
So there's one going on top, one going on bottom.
You said there's only one going to row C. Row B. That's B.
Yeah, probably.
Yes or no? I need to know. Okay.
What was the issue with the nitrogen, sorry?
I don't know which is what.
Nitrogen's the gas. It's over here. And it's going together, and it's going to one place.
Oh, there's only one gas. Okay, that's why.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fluid, so...
Well, what's... So they're both... Yeah, so they're both nitrogen.
One fluid, and it's going... I can point to the machines that it goes to if you want. They're going all the hell the way down the other end, though.
So where's the pipe merger?
Same place. Pipeline junction cross.
Junction cross. Okay, cool.
Wait, that connected?
The junction cross directly to the output. Yeah.
How?
By putting it on there. I'll take it off.
Any other hole there?
Yeah, I understand that, but you know.
Oh, you still have to connect it manually. It wasn't a... Okay, good.
What do you mean? Hover over it. It auto snaps onto that output. You can see mine, right? You see how it snapped?
Is that just because of grid line?
Maybe. I don't know.
Can you do it to the one above it?
You've also got to remember that I'm floating.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't do it to the one above.
Okay, so do you have to connect it? Just gonna say...
Is there a... Yeah, okay. There's a chode in there. Cool.
Are you justifying that with this row?
With what row?
You want to be justifying it with row E, D and E.
Ah, it's going to the left. Okay.
Going one machine all the way over there. Well, not one machine. It's going to one type of machine.
Yeah, that's fine. To be fair, it doesn't actually really matter. Which justify it is, because it's going to be going on the bus, and you know, the bus will always exist.
Yeah.
This that pipe doesn't want to connect, so I'm just going to have to pull it out a little bit.
Do it again.
The chode. I can't get the chode. Can you get the chode?
It's clearly I'm an expert in chodes.
Yep, I'll leave the choding to you. You just give them the right touch, you know. You make them work.
Horrible.
That sounds like a you problem. Anyways, let's continue. So row C, C and D are together, which is, yeah, that's the conclusion that you came to, or are they separated?
It would help if these went sideways. I think just split them for ease.
Just split what for ease?
C and D.
Okay. So is C going on main bus 1?
You mean main bus 1?
Well, the plan was to make 2 buses. There was bus 1 and there's bus 2. So...
to 5 high.
No, I'm not limiting them. I'm trying to keep them relatively the same. So if row C and D...
Bus 1, can you point to it at all? Or is it not?
Bus 1's created.
So this is bus 1 here.
Yeah, and we can add more to it if we need to.
So what's this?
I'm guessing you're pointing at a line that's going the other direction.
What's the row going into Z? What's the row going into A? What's the row going into B?
Anything that's on the inside of the bus is not actually the bus, and that's just organizing the resources onto the bus. The bus is unidirectional, comes from top to bottom, from north to south.
That's confusing that you're using the word bus in 2 different contexts.
I guess, yeah. So this is the bus, and this is a belt.
All buses, but... So is your plan not to do that and that out? Each of these being a bus over their respective materials out to their respective machines.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
so. But this
do
is
the same thing for this, and do the same thing for this.
yeah, but it's not going to be one giant vertical stack. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, not a vertical stack here.
Not one single vertical stack here.
Why does that matter? The train's already that high.
Because that's going to be harder. I want to.
Okay, so then make a... So call this one... Call this side side A and this side B, and make side B separate to side A. I assume that's what you mean by 1 and 2, but I'm using different letters to differentiate my thoughts.
Well, so far this bus is Z, A, and B, and the query was: is C going on? Yeah.
That's bus. Yeah. Okay. So.
Well, this isn't a bus. This is just a belt that's going up to a splitter. That's not a bus.
So separate. Separate.
The bus was actually going to fit in.
Answer your question. C and D are going together.
Yeah. Bus 2 was actually going to go in this hollow spot that's yet to be built. Cool. Yeah, because that's why I was querying. Was I going to, like, if C was like 3, per se, 3 belts, and D was like 7, I was going to stack C on top of that, and then I was just going to make D by itself, because it's 7 tall.
Yeah, well, so far...
But since C and D, at least via your terms, are relatively the same materials, it would be dumb to separate them, because you would just...
I was going to say, they're relatively the same materials, but it's actually the rest of the materials.
Yeah. So that bus is currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 belts high. C and D is going to end up as how many high? Anything 14 and under is fine with me. If it's more than 14, then I don't know.
14.
Yeah.
I can tell you that for free right now. The train's only 15 long, so...
Oh wait, it's literally just every resource is going that way, isn't it? But I guess we should be doing C before D. Yeah. So what's in row C, and what order are they coming out on?
So who wants to know my continued job from C? So copper and water.
So copper and water. Water's on the bottom. How much water? It's 2 belts, isn't it?
1.
It's 1? Okay, cool.
1 belt of water. Yeah, alright, well then, copper's your first one.
Where's the copper? Coal, radiation, bauxite, copper,
No, that's
copper.
limestone.
Yeah,
tell
this
me,
is copper.
opposite side. Trains in reverse. Ah, okay. So I've been confusing myself because the first two machines, the first C machines is
Not C machines, they're they're B
no,
machines,
no. The
aren't they?
first two C machines are almost identical machines.
Oh.
They're both pure copper machines. So I was like, I just read a pure copper machine. This is not a pure copper machine. It's just two lots of pure copper machines. So yeah, the only actually, yeah, if you want to simplify that to yourself, yeah, you can put the two belts of coal together.
Can or should?
Can.
It doesn't bother me how we do things. As long as it's easy enough to unpack the belt.
Because coal is actually only going three places. It's going to a foundry in D. Going to a refinery in D. And a foundry in C. So you could use that as a... You could put them together and then split them later. Or you could just give one full belt to each. Whatever you think is less...
We can just split them later.
Okay.
As long as the machines are relatively close to each other, then it makes sense to do that the other way.
I'm pretty sure they're balanced up the top, but I'm actually not certain about coal specifically. I'm also just realizing that limestone should have two belts, so I hope I saw that when that happened. Where's the train?
Limestone. Yeah, there's two limestone belts.
No, on the other side. Auto saving coming. So yeah, you'll need one belt of coal for C and one.
So coal is going on the... Coal is the next resource to be used.
I don't know.
Because you gotta remember, we stack so that we can unpack.
Yeah. I'm just... If I told you to put them together before, but...
Yeah, then they are... So I should unmerge them, or I should keep them merged?
Merge them if you're going to put one on one stuff, and if they're merged up the top, then it doesn't matter.
They're merged at this end.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Scared the living fuck out of me.
There's no need to merge them down here if they're merged up the top.
We don't need to merge them down there, we need to split them down there. It's just how weird of a split will it be? Are the machines relatively close to each other, or are they ages apart? No is not close or far.
No, they were not close together.
So then it's best to have two belts, because they're not close together. Because then we're going to need to have a splitter on the bus, which will happen to some of the things, but...
Yeah, no, just keep them apart.
Yeah.
So I thought they were all going to row D, but one of them's going to row C.
That's fine. So coal is next on the belt, or no?
No. I'm just running along the belt, making sure the machines are the right machines. Actually, it probably is. There's 90% certain. Yes, it is. That's gonna
A coal or two coal?
A coal. One
Okay.
belt.
One coal.
Either side of your train, it doesn't matter. Can you tell me when the train is back?
I'm not paying too much attention to the train itself.
What the hell? You're a constructor, of course. I'm a dumb boy.
So Phoenix,
Yeah.
I just had a massive fright from this infected wolf spider.
Yeah.
You know, the one that killed me?
Hmm.
I decided to be at extreme range and shooting at him, and he didn't move.
And he left it.
And then I moved forward a little bit to try and get a better angle, and he leapt at me. When he landed, he instantly died.
Yes.
He still had half health left.
Can you stop the train? I'm not gonna make it.
That does one. I have to be at this.
Get inside any part of the train and go into its timetable thing. Mine's B, I don't know if yours is B. You turn autopilot off.
I have to get in the train part, not a freight part though, right?
Any part of the train. Like the physical train. You can also do it from the freight station. Not freight station, the train station. But
Train menu is what? Turn off self-driving.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
So it's copper, coal, and then what?
Had it in my head and I was gonna tell it to you. So it's dark pink, light pink.
What's that? Quartz? That's dark pink, light pink.
Caterium ingot.
Caterium ingots.
Yeah.
So you need a splitter of that.
Huh?
So you need a splitter of the caterium ingot. Okay.
And uranium.
Yeah, just a moment. I'm gonna have to do some magic over here with this caterium line due to this change in splitteredness.
Well, on the plus side, you don't need caterium anywhere else, so. I think I was a good boy. I think I put 2 on.
2 what?
Limestone.
There's 2 limestone
Yes,
train sections,
there's 2
yeah.
limestone trains, but I don't know if there's 2 limestone miners going into the train station. It's nothing that needs to be fixed on your end. It's stuff that I might have done wrong. I don't think I did it. I've self-doubted myself into doing it, so just checking. So
Hope this connects.
I just have to tell you that I am extremely keen to clean up the old nuclear power plant.
Fuck.
Like, I'm
Why are
waiting to tell
you...
what we're gonna do.
Yeah, I was about to say, why specifically keen to do that?
Because there's a big radiation zone that I can imagine around it. Like, I can... So I'm looking over at the uranium right now. I can just mentally see, like, a green halo of danger. And I'm just so keen for it not to be there.
Wait, you can stop the uranium from leaking?
Yes.
How?
Turn it into plutonium and then you sink the plutonium.
You sink the plutonium.
Yeah, into the awesome sink. Have you played with that
Yeah.
update?
Yeah.
I don't think we did anything with it when I played.
Autosave? Did you change the frequency? Or was that just a lag spike?
I think that was just a lag spike.
Oh, well, it still got 0% dropped. And I can't switch to my deconstructor tool. Or anything that I can build.
Can you open any new menus?
Yeah, inventory.
Oh, good. I
That's
just
it.
got that bug. Might just have to relog. Yeah, they added nuclear refinement so that you can turn uranium waste into plutonium and then plutonium into plutonium fuel. And with the plutonium fuel, you can either run it through the reactor again and get, I think it's twice as much power per fuel unit than a uranium unit, but you get plutonium waste, which is the new unsinkable, undeletable item. So instead of making plutonium waste, we're going to sink all the plutonium fuel units, and that is allowed because it's a useful product.
I still don't know what you mean by sink.
So sync, there was an update that added an awesome sync. That means you can get rid of items and get points back for those items based on how hard they were to make.
Yep.
And you could use those points to get tickets, and those tickets to get things like upgrades, or I think it was mainly cosmetics. In fact, I think it's all cosmetics actually.
I thought you meant like either drowning it or an actual sink.
I think it's literally just all wall outlets are an upgrade, I'd say.
You already know my thoughts on wall outlets.
Yeah, so it's basically all cosmetics.
That took me ages to come up with a configuration I'm satisfied with, but at least it's done now. Cool. Finally put the Caterium line on top of the coal line. Yeah, having the Caterium line as our first belt on the previous bus, without knowing it's a splitter. I'd set up things around it in a semi-permanent way that I wasn't ready for, but it's okay. I'm ready for the what's on top of the Caterium.
I think it was uranium. Let me just go back and check.
You don't have uranium in the train yet, or you do?
No, definitely not. It's the literal last thing to do before.
Yeah, that's why I was just checking as...
Factory.
That's okay. I was just making sure I'm not going to kill myself.
You would be heavily irradiated by now.
Wait, I forgot, yeah, it irradiates even inside storage.
So Caterium, and then Caterium goes to light pink, which is uranium. And uranium.
Uranium and uranium?
Yep.
So it's just uranium is the next thing on top of the Caterium ingots.
Yep. Shut up, present. Gonna make music on the way down.
Oh, Christmas event.
In status? Yes.
I want to say barely, but like they gave us a Christmas event at all, so plus update 7's looking awesome. So
What are they looking at doing?
lots of rework to animal stuff.
That'll be good. Animals are pretty useless right now.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the next update for Grounded's looking pretty cool too.
Sure is.
Especially the creatures of the sandbox not getting stuck on the beep tail umbrellas.
The big tail umbrellas.
Yep.
I love that joke. It was a good joke. We fixed the profanity filter. For false positives. Alright.
Leap
Row
tail.
D and E.
There's only one line of radiation, isn't there?
Yes. If you remember, the other line of radiation is going into Z, I think it was.
Yeah.
Or A, with a line of sulfur. Then the other line of sulfur is going to D, but it's not first. I'm just going to find out what's first. Pretty sure it's copper. But it could also be bauxite. Well, so row D has 2 lines of water going into it. Did you want the majority of the water to go on its own separate tier of the bus, or did you want it to go
The
nitric, or did you want it to go...
water's on the bottom.
Well, there's 2 lines of water, so the second line's going to have to go on the bus somewhere.
Yeah, they're both on the bottom.
How does that work?
What do you mean, how does that work?
How are you going to fit 2 on the bottom side by side?
One on top of each other.
So clipping into the belts.
What? Do the stackables not play fun with each other?
Yes. So you're going to put a stackable on the bottom. Okay, good. Then what are you doing with the nitric?
Well, it's 2 rows of water, right?
2 rows of water.
Hmm.
Nitrous is going all the way down the end.
Where's nitrous?
Oxygen.
The pipe.
Yeah.
Well, then I just need a 3rd stackable, don't I?
So you're keeping it on the bottom. You're keeping all the fluids on the bottom.
Yeah, all the pipes on the bottom.
Okay. Yep. Then so you need 2 water and 1 nitrogen.
Just 3 total.
Yep. Let me know when you're ready for the next material.
I'm ready.
Coal. Sorry, bauxite.
Bauxite.
Coal. I would just read the
And then
word
coal.
and said it and parroted it immediately out. Bauxite and then coal.
So row D gets none of anything from row C? Or bauxite is just on the bottom?
Huh?
We were agreeing that row C and D gets put together, right? Onto the same bus. What of row C goes into row D?
Now I'm confused. Are you not just making one of these little stacks for row C?
It's okay. I'll just make a new one for row D. It's just gonna get real squish. But it's fine. That means I'll need to put my stack here, I'm pretty sure.
Right. Seeing it from this perspective might have been a nice visual aid.
Yeah, it was gonna be bus 1 and bus 2. But I'll have to make bus 3 now by the looks of it. But it's fine. So, bauxite.
Yes. I think it would need its own bus anyway.
What's after bauxite?
Oh,
Coal.
And I'm back again.
Hello, back again.
I got a knock at my door. My dogs wanted to be out of the cold.
yeah, fair enough.
Give me what? Oh, can't afford. Okay. You got Outcloud on you?
There should be plenty of Alcloud in the box still.
Cool. No Outcloud.
Heck.
I'll do a detour to the base.
Which inventory space have you got?
A decent amount, it's fine.
Oh, I was just gonna come and get a load of Alcloud, but I guess it's not super needed.
No, we don't need a load of Outcloud. Fuck. I forgot to put on the red jetpack.
I just realized that I wanted to get reprocessing going first, but reprocessing is actually super power expensive. Like, there's literally 2 gigawatts. No. 8 gigawatts.
Yeah, you can't turn it all on so that it just instantly starts working.
1.21 gigawatts.
We're gonna have way more than 1.21 gigawatts.
No, gigawatts, not gigawatts.
That's what Chesh said.
Yep.
Jeff said gigawatts.
And then, no.
I was talking about gigawatts last time.
Last time this conversation came up, he said gigawatts, and then the good old SI nerd engineer had to say it's gigawatts.
And then I said I'm talking about Back to the Future. And he said, oh, I haven't seen that movie.
Wow.
On the movie
Imagine
list
not
for a reason.
seeing that movie.
Who would know, but he somehow does it to every single movie out there.
Wow, so that means he hasn't watched Back to the Future 2 or 3.
That's normally how it works if you haven't seen one.
Star Wars be like.
1 through to 6. No, because nobody needs to watch 7, 8, 9.
Sorry, did you say 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3?
Yep. Exactly.
We would have the capacity to turn the reprocessors on for like an hour.
The instant we turned this on. Or are you meaning currently?
We have apparently we have 12.5 megawatts capacity, but I don't actually believe that.
Currently?
Yeah.
Yeah, but why do we need to turn the reprocessing on preemptively?
We don't.
So then don't.
I wanted to.
Good joke,
Because-
guys. Good joke.
I wanted to get rid of all the uranium waste because it will take way longer than anything else to get rid of.
Use of talking electricity. You could turn it on currently.
Josh is shocked. He's speechless.
Shocked. I bet those jokes gave you a jolt to your senses.
And feel some resistance to this line of puns.
What do you mean?
Oh, it doesn't sound like you've got the capacity to
You didn't hear him, did you?
these bad puns.
He said, "What do you mean?" He meant with the double
I
T,
know,
not the H.
because it's funny, because it's electricity.
I'm gonna elect Road out of this.
See, that's a Pokemon joke rather than an electricity joke. And Phoenix doesn't play Pokemon.
Are there not electrodes?
I mean, sure.
An electrode is an electrical conductor used to make contact with a non-metallic part of a circuit.
Taser.
Boom! Pokemon comes in clutch every time.
Alright. Do you need the next two materials?
No. Still figuring out how to put this coal on neatly. I'm not impressed
Hey
with
Phoenix,
what I've got so far.
never mind.
I'm glad the machines that you transplanted down a row don't have any raw inputs.
Have what?
Don't have any raw inputs.
What machines?
Machines that you transplanted down the row. Down a row.
I
Specifically
wouldn't
in
be doing that on
Fics.
purpose.
Wouldn't
Did-
be doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was doing it purely as overflow.
I didn't expect it would be on purpose.
Hey Phoenix,
Yes?
we're getting another building material.
Hmm.
Ash cement.
Yeah, right. That sounds expensive.
2 charcoal ash, 2 clay,
Oh,
1
yuck.
rough.
Jesus! I didn't even hear the second one. I was so overwhelmed by the charcoal ash, let alone the rust.
The second part was 2 bits clay.
It's alright. Clay can get one shot, so I'm okay with this.
And we can always find a shitload of rust. But the charcoal ash is made from Everchar. Coal bit.
Well, I don't want to annoy you, Chesh, but it looks like you're taking the path that I would have suggested to do the sulfur that goes on top of this. So,
What? What's wrong?
Let's talk about the next one. The next material is iron and then sulfur, but this sulfur is very well hidden under here.
Well, it was put down first because it was mentioned very early.
Yeah, no, but this is... No, this is because of the train order, not because of your order. You didn't like like that idea of coal going up?
It didn't line up.
Did it?
No.
Neither does that. But ah, yeah, because it's stupid bastard like that. Yeah. You wouldn't just put it at the same height?
Yeah, I
visually?
just misclicked it. And I was seeing if I could alleviate it, but no, I couldn't.
That helped.
Next item.
Iron.
Iron's all the way up here. Just a moment. Yeah. I have to bring the belts back to it.
Alright, Phoenix. I have crafted it.
Is the update out?
No. But you could get ash cement anyway.
Oh.
I have crafted the ash cement and I'm going to go scan it. And then I'm gonna go make a new friend.
Oh, so it's not new. We just haven't dealt with it yet.
I mean, they look pretty cool.
They do. They're also expensive as hell, so I wouldn't be building a base out of them until. Yeah, it's like
So there's
I don't know
like
about you,
4.
but I like perfection, but the fact that perfection is needed to finish the game means that I don't know how much interest there is. Sorry, that was a fucking windy boy of a belt that it just suggested.
They all take 1 ash cement to build.
What was the stuff that needed rust as well?
The ash cement itself.
Ah,
So yes, it's expensive to make the ash, but it's not expensive to make the stuff.
sulfur is the final belt.
Sulfur's all the way down the end anyway, so that's fine.
So what's this doing?
That's the belt coming up. Do we not have a second sulfur?
Huh? Sulfur's what? Are you gonna bring it all the way down here and then all the way over there?
Why, it's the final belt. It goes on top, right?
Yeah.
So it goes on top.
Yeah, does it not join the belt? Okay, so these things aren't needed?
What things?
2 little things I was sitting on to follow the belt down and get them my way.
Nope, they're not needed.
Cool beans.
That's not needed.
Huh?
Those aren't needed.
Why not?
Because it just creates an excess quantity of clipping that's unnecessary. If you have a belt here, you can just connect it from here. That's not a max distance belt, so you can just connect it anywhere without the need of support.
I was. So wait.
Ah, sorry, iron. That's iron. I need to extend the elevator.
I was giving you a thing to line up with.
Should about do it.
Hey, why did this have no sulfur? Oh, it did. It just wasn't connected properly. Oh no, it stopped connecting because it had a freight train.
The answer is yes to both.
The freight train came and put 6 in it.
The answer is yes to no.
You didn't put the water down, but that's because it's not going there specifically. So I don't know how many. What?
You don't know how many what?
What is this?
What's what?
Uranium's getting split?
What uranium? The one on the bottom belt?
Yeah.
ANZ, as requested. Because of the split manufacturers. Unless that's not what that's for. But that is per your instruction.
I don't remember saying that, but let's find out.
Uranium and sulfur are both split.
C going to the blue machines. Okay,
Light
yeah,
blue?
I see.
Yeah, so light blue is split.
Yep. It looks to me like this is straight. So
The
no-
bottom one.
Yeah.
It's as straight as it can be.
So it can't snap to the grid.
Oh, that is... Yeah, no, that's not straight for some reason. Okay. Don't know why that wasn't straight, but... Because it was weirdly... Yeah, it's... it was weirdly off angle. Yeah, it was a jar. Anyways.
Cool. Okay.
When is the door not a door? When it's a jar.
So what's your plan now? You got those up.
Well, now we need to put the water to them. Now we need water machines. How many machines are we getting?
21.
21 water machines. Because we're going to have to go to the base for that. Or, you know, I just have all of the items for it on me. That's fine.
13.38, so 14.
14 is not 21. What?
It's 21 by your 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1.
Yeah, so it's 14, you say. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find where there's actually that number actually lived. Real pump number. Are you trying to snap them?
Yeah, but they don't.
They do snap to pipe fittings. So you can do like that.
Do you know the spacing for it?
Nope. I placed mine horizontally for that reason. I made a hole that seemed about the right size, and then I placed them equidistant. And you're probably about to find the same thing that I did, which is that they're unkind.
No, they're just 3 wide. That's it. So
as in
can you?
white.
What's wrong with that? Chode works.
Yeah, but clipping chode, I don't know if you. I don't know. I spent half an hour getting rid of clipping chode, so just.
We can move it back.
Yeah. I mean, the other way is to do what I was doing. Hang on. Just need to find my. This one.
This should get rid of the clipping chode, and once I have one down, it can snap in line with the other one and snap to the foundation. Yeah, it can snap in line with the other one, and it can snap to the foundation with your one of these that you're going to place every fourth. Is it fourth? No, every third.
Just check that looks good first.
Well, yours is not in the center of the foundation. You can see the center line on the asphalt.
Yep, it's just all saving right now. Wait, do you mean my nuclear ones?
I don't know about your nuclear ones. I didn't really pay much attention.
I was just checking that's not what you're talking about. You're talking about my misplaced one of these because I was busy auto-saving offset by one. So what's that? 2 spacing?
3. Oh, two spaces, yes.
In Minecraft now. There's 2 blocks between each one of these.
What do you place in Minecraft that's 2 blocks per?
Torches.
You use torches as 2 blocks per?
Only in strip mines.
Yeah, mine are 11.
So I'm not short of coal.
Neither am I. I just use it productively.
Torches is not actually what I was thinking. I was actually thinking about strip mines. But the first thing that came to my mind from
Even still,
things that get placed in number of blocks apart was torches. So I got to say both of them at the same time, which actually turned into torches.
even still, why are you 2 per?
2 per in a strip mine.
Yeah.
So that's the maximum area you can search. You're digging a tunnel down each one, then you've got a block left and right of you, so that's 2 blocks.
Yeah, but most veins are more than one thick, or more than 0 thick. Yours reveals 0 thick veins, so if you go 3 wide, it reveals 1 wide veins. And if you go 4 wide, it reveals 2 wide veins.
Comprehensive strip mine.
Yeah, most veins are larger than 0 wide, so you don't need to go 2 wide. I pity you should at a minimum be
lost count. I've been thinking about Minecraft this whole time. I'm pretty sure I just went and placed like 40 million of these.
Well, how many have we placed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, I placed 14. I've done my job.
So what was that I overplaced by? 1, 2, 3, 4.
When you're coming back this way, connect the pipes.
5, 6, 7.
You overplaced by more than 50%.
10. Are you sure these are snapped to each other?
They're roughly snapped. You'll sort of see if you... do you have the materials to even place one?
They're moving back and you're using noodle. Or 2D, 3D, and we're using horizontal to vertical.
What? They're moving back, I'm using Noodle 2D to 3D, what?
The pipe placement method, horizontal to vertical, is the cleanest looking by far. Hit these on. What? I've been lied to.
These aren't what?
Hang on.
I didn't understand what you mean.
So if you hit build mode button, for me,
Yeah.
it's E, for you probably are.
Yeah.
To see. So in terms of not clipping, not snapping, that connection down there is significantly longer than its friend.
The one all the way at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that horizontal to vertical? Because I was just shooting auto. Default.
So long it gets a...
I don't know. If there's something that you want to change, you should change it.
Yes, but can you move this one machine forward?
What machine is that?
The end machine.
The last machine.
Yes.
Specifically that one. It doesn't look that out of line.
Hang on. It's far enough out of line that this happens.
It has a ring in it.
Yeah, none of the others will.
Oh, that's fine.
No, just move it forward so it doesn't have a ring, so it's not inconsistent.
But you like your chodes with having a ring on it.
Why is your auto different to my auto?
Don't know, it just happens like that sometimes.
No, seriously, why is your auto different to mine? Okay, it's not, it's just the angle that it's seen at.
So I don't use the button for toggle build mode, I just use the scroll wheel, like a normal person.
My rotates on, like, I didn't know that you could swap build mode with pipes with thing, but button. Now, what's your plan with these
With what?
water pumps?
Don't know, the water pumps was your plan. They merged? Are they not merged? Are they?
Can you go place down let me put this formula in. Can you go place down 2 more pumps, please? 1 more pump. 1 more pump.
2-1, 2-1, I'm getting mixed messages here.
1.
Cool, I'll go with majority. So there was a majority of ones out of the 2-in-1 conversation. I'll go with 1. You wanna... I know you like it this way. Deletes it very quickly. You deleted that way quicker than I thought you would.
It's ready with the build button. I'm ready to build the pipe, but I've got the build the thing, my finger on the get rid of button because I know what's going to happen.
Resource not deep enough. Soz.
You gotta sit there, you sniper key, get that as close as you can. Why is it wiggling so much? What the hell?
The closest it... Actually, I could just change angle and see if that works. I forgot. Power. That's the closest it wants to get.
Alright, I'm gonna go unlock clean pipes real quick. I'll be back.
You gonna go what?
Unlock the clean pipes that don't have the rings on them.
You don't want a ring on your chode.
I don't know. That one's not really as much of a chode as some of the others. I would. Apparently, I would know. Just kidding.
Yeah, King of Chode knows. He can tell the difference. He knows the difference. Don't question. Well, it's not he knows the difference. He creates the he creates the definition. Wait a second. There was Christmas carts, weren't there?
Actually, cast, yes, but they've been available to place them all year round.
I can't remember where my factory cart.
Just put a custom cart down and then use the customizer on it. Oh, thank God, it's only one ticket.
I need a star.
Well, we have 2 entire boxes.
And how many tickets do I need for the golden factory cart?
Factory card or mug?
I care more about factory carts than mugs.
We don't have a golden factory card unless there's something new.
I thought there was a golden factory cart.
No? It's a golden mug and you get it for finishing phase 4. Which, by the way, we are very close to having enough nuclear pasta for.
Where's the Starbucks?
At the back of Christmas, towards the left-hand side of Christmas.
What's the
Assuming
left-hand
you're
side of
facing-
Christmas?
Assuming you're facing out to the ocean, so the west-hand side.
I found the explosive section. How close to it is that?
Go right and then go down the back and you'll see a bunch of stars sticking out of machines because they're too big for the machines.
Yep, there's some. Just gonna grab, like... Actually, I'll just go to the box and grab a stack. I'm fine with having it sit in my inventory. Yeah, it's only 50 as well.
Autosave incoming.
I'm in a human pipe. Trying to enter a human pipe while an autosave's going on means you don't get sucked into the pipe. Oh wow, I got reverted all the way back here.
Yeah. That was a solid rubber band.
Yeah, I got reverted all the way outside of the first human pipe. So the human pipe that takes you up to the base, I got reverted back to the start of that, even though I was standing at the human pipe to fly over to the nuclear.
Jeez.
Yeah, I got reverted out of the whole pipe. I honestly thought I at least made it up to the top before the save went down, but I guess not.
Nah, because if the boomboxes, if we learn anything from the boombox, that it instance you as not entering the pipe until you have exited the pipe.
You still have rings on your chode?
Huh?
I was saying that you still have rings on your chode.
Yeah. Does this have rings for you?
Give me a moment.
Be an interesting client-side bug.
And why do you have the occasional wall?
Because they're the separating between B, C, and D.
There's no rings on it anymore.
I'm with you. So yeah, this is all D, this is all C, this is all B.
You gotta merge them.
Yeah. I just don't know how we want them merged.
So why does D need 2 rows of water
Because
when you gotta merge it?
because it needs 678.75 meters a minute, and that's more than 600, which is more than a single pipe.
Okay. Well, I'll merge the others. Or, well, we can just start merging now. Also.
Yeah, I was going to say, how are we merging them like that?
We have a wall, yes, but we should just take the wall out.
Oh, yeah,
And
no, the wall was
instead...
literally just, the wall was
Yeah,
literally
it's...
just
Yeah. But you should have just bucked it with this.
with... Did you make a map marker?
No, it's a pipeline stackable.
Well, as far as I'm aware, D is not joining these two, so...
What's not joining these two?
D, so...
Why is D not getting stacked?
Is it going to the right? I guess it's going into the
No, it's going into the bus. Don't care if it has to do a U-turn. It goes to the bus.
Okay, okay. You doing those pipes down there?
Yeah, I ran out of plastic.
Oh, here.
Who knew you were such a turtle hater?
It's in my bones. Just like all the microplastics.
It's not your fault. You were raised like this.
You only have microplastics in your bones? Damn.
Yeah.
Should up your game.
He doesn't drink much town water.
He should up his game. I'm up to macroplastics.
Just got the visceral image in my head of pulling
Ludge.
plastic toy car out of your bloodstream.
I'm also was knowing the statistic that the more microplastics that enter the human body, the more likely it is that they've got a smaller penis. Because they're blaming smaller penises throughout the generations based on the quantity of microplastics.
But that's why I've got a small penis.
Because you've got your macroplastics. Well, there you go.
I'm not giving up my plastics.
It's not your fault. It's you were raised like this.
Yeah.
You're
No.
making sure to use 2D
No,
horizontal to
it's
vertical.
my fault.
Nope. Just using auto.
You need to use horizontal to vertical because it is that much cleaner and it will stay on that mode.
Hey Phoenix, can you
That's only for
stop
inclinations, so
being assholes?
I haven't done any other inclinations as of yet, so.
Just gonna quickly show you how stark the difference between the two modes is.
I can visually see the difference, it's fine.
Yeah, I just enjoy making this noodle pipe.
Hey
Because
Phoenix, can you tell the
noodle pipes don't care.
Can you tell the aphids to stop being assholes?
Why, what are they doing to you?
They're running away from me. I'm trying to give them grass slurry.
Are you taming an animal without me?
I did say I was gonna go get a new friend. And you didn't say anything about it.
So the step up from one level to the next, what's happening with that?
What do you mean? You put another stackable down?
Am I putting a stackable here? Or do I put it coinciding with the output of that, I guess? Even though it clips mildly, it would look better with the pipes.
You align the pipes wherever they can be aligned.
And this one's too long.
Well, then put something in the middle.
Yeah, just trying to find the middle.
It doesn't have to be the identical middle, just find somewhere like a cock ring. And put stackables there.
Did you say cock ring?
Yeah,
He sure did.
Phoenix has many rings on his chodes.
And then he rings on my longer pipes as well. Some of my pipes are so long they have 2 rings on them.
I don't think it requires length to have quantity of rings.
Yeah, that's what you think. You
Could be
wouldn't know.
age.
It could be age.
Just like trees.
As you get older, there's more rings.
And the only way to tell how many rings is to chop it off.
Oh, okay.
Look at
Rest in peace.
look at a cross section of quantity of rings.
This penis is only 3 years old.
You chopped that one a bit early, but I don't know, many doctors do that at birth.
Came off a 50-year-old man.
True. 25 years per ring. We get our rings next year. So keen.
What do you mean? You've already got multiple.
Steve just said it came off a 75-year-old man.
Yeah, yours did. I got mine at birth. My joke went straight over your head.
No.
What do you mean? No.
Friend.
It definitely went straight over your head.
Aphid, No voice
Hi,
lines for
friend.
petting it and bad pet vet. Inventory.
Hi, friend. Yeah, he got 10. He has 10 slots.
That's more than me.
Hmm.
More than you as well, it seems. So how'd you do that? You just...
You got to drop the plant slurry near him.
But it doesn't seem like you could tell them to sit stay like you can with Wendell, so... You're gonna have to lock it in a room so it doesn't run after you. That shows on the tab screen too. I think I'll be getting a gnat for mine.
You don't want a Weeble?
No. So gnats are pretty cute, but also they're also... Okay.
Aphid friend
they give
reduces the stamina cost of sprinting.
Yeah, gnat friend gives you flying distance with the dandelion.
Come on, Aphid friend.
How, what? That's the pipe too long. Ah, they're short by like a mil. We have to move all of these and shrink it by like a mil.
What are you doing? Let's go. You better teleport like Wendell.
Me, when I don't teleport like Wendell.
Or I'm gonna have to destroy those stairs.
Posit pet.
Here he is.
Withdraw pet. Rename. Personality legendary. He's just gonna bugger off.
Pretty much.
What
I can't even see his
is
tag.
going on here? Oops. Stop. Josh, I forgot. Top pipe. Now you can do that.
Hmm?
G needs to.
Okay.
Okay, where the fuck did he go?
Not gonna lie, probably just got munted because Aphid's got no health. I got attacked by a fire ant.
He's up in the... Not up in the air.
He's floating.
He's not, though.
How do you see him on the map?
I should, but I don't. Little fire helm. Literally just up there. There he is.
Yo, Phoenix. Can B and C's water be merged or no?
No.
Okay.
Too much water.
Look at this little man.
You got a hat?
That sounded like a heavy line. You are.
You have hat. Heaviest friend. Actually, I'm almost positive there is an appropriate quote.
I need to find out how to pick him up. Hold on to that tough gunk as we get away from this ladybird. Come on. Come on. We don't want to die by ladybird, please.
But with chicken Kiev.
You are Chicken Kiev? What?
Run, coward, tweet, tweet, tweet. Heavy has tiny bird head. Never speak of this. I am coming, coward, to lay eggs in your mouth. I live with grotesque bird head. He's horrible. Bird Heavy lives. Now Bird Heavy will vomit worms down your throat.
Ew. Come on, little Flash. Let's go.
Ah, the right animal, but it's cosmetic.
Come on.
Can you come and have a quick gander at this?
Why?
'Cause I don't know how to make a solution to this, so I'm just seeing if you have a better one.
Where are you? Where are you? I thought turning it on and off on my thing would work, but it didn't. I still don't know where you are, because I was in my map. Okay. Yeah, I'm coming. Excuse me, you have a hump in your line. That's not how you cock. That's not how you chode's meant to look. You got a bend in yours, and that's a big bend. Jesus,
90-degree bend.
that's more than 90 degrees. That goes straight out, and then more than direct straight sideways.
100-degree bend.
Yeah, that's 100-degree bend to the right. That's more than 90 degrees. You would
You think that's bad?
you can't stand side on with her. You'd have to stand more than side on with her.
Noodle makes it look so funny.
Don't do noodle then. Don't noodle, you noodle.
Yes. Only build birds.
Don't noodle, you chode. Why do you need a merger there?
Because balance the output.
I thought you said C wasn't connected to D.
This is not C connected to D.
No.
This is D connected to 2 lines. Also, this is actually in the wrong place. It should be here.
How many things are in D? Is it 7?
2, 3. Wait, why is it 7? No.
Well, if it's 6, then you don't need merging.
Yes, you do.
Why?
Because 120 times 6 is 720.
Okay, then we'll merge it here. Don't be a
Merging
dinkus.
in the middle. It's merging in the middle. But what do you mean, like around the corner like that?
No.
So where am I merging it, dingus? It won't work that way.
Why can't I put a merger so that it's rotated upwards?
Because you have to place it on a pipe to do that.
How do I make a pipe go upwards?
Well, first you put a bend in your dick.
Well, you've already got one, so you show me yours, and then we'll put a merger on it.
That's what I was. What? It has to be balanced. It can't be balanced from here.
It's not going to be. And why couldn't it be?
Because that would be the same as connecting it to one pipe.
Yeah, my goal is to have the output of this merged into a vertical merger that also has a plug in it.
Where's the plug going to?
What?
I mean, I can just connect it 3 plus 3, but I prefer it to be merged.
That's what I was suggesting there.
Let me go find where the place is.
I need a vertical merger. Here, I'll put one of these, it's over here.
Hey, where is all the water being used? Aha. Yeah, fine. I can split. Oh. Yeah, Noodle will connect that. Wow.
Here, you try yours.
No. That's not very comfortable.
Well, neither does that.
So Phoenix. I've decided to have a look, see if you're able to pick up your pets.
They're putting a hump in your noodle.
And somebody commented saying, yes, swing your weapon at them and then you can pick them up.
Oof. Yeah, no, there's...
No, don't put a hump in the noodle.
It don't connect the way you just wanted just then.
We don't put a hump in the noodle.
What's the
Hump in the noodle.
alternative?
The alternative is raising the output of this pipe so that it's at the same height as this pipe. So that, yeah, although down the line those pipes aren't going to be at the same angle, whoop-de-doo-dah. That pipe that you've got there will still be parallel with this top pipe. And if you hate it that much, then... Because I was about to say, if you hate it that much, you can do a zigzag. You can bring it up and then unbring it down. If you wanted to flatten it back out. You're not allowed a hump. Or like a bendy hump.
Oh.
Yeah, something about humping chodes just doesn't sit right with Chesh.
I mean, if it's possible, why not?
See,
Yep.
when we're talking about Phoenix, it's impossible.
Yeah.
Everybody else will be getting their ring on for their 25th, except for Phoenix. He gets a washer.
And that goes against the definition. Chode is short and wide, my friend.
Yes, what I was saying. You get everyone gets a ring and you get a washer. Because watches are way thinner than rings are. So do you not get it?
You're going the wrong way, my friend.
Yeah, everybody else will be getting their rings and you'll be getting a washer.
It's not that I don't get it, it's that the watch is smaller than a ring, is it not?
Yeah, because
You're talking about the chode. The chode is the short and fat.
yeah,
Yeah, tuna can.
yeah, and you've got a washer on it because you haven't got the length for a ring.
Oh, God, you can go that way, I guess. Having too much fun with this metaphor. Okay, are you connecting pipes now, or what?
I am connecting pipes.
The bus, and then the bus has been connected to machines. Is that what's happening now? So I should run along A and settle the A machines, run along things, settle them, etc.
That is what's happening now? What?
Or are you doing that and heading off?
What?
What are you doing after you've integrated pipes into the main bus?
Okay, come here.
Yeah, I'm here.
What she said.
Okay, so what pipes need to be integrated into the main bus?
No more. So now what are you doing?
I'm done.
You're going to bed?
No, I'm done with the pipes.
So what's the next step?
I don't know.
What are you doing? Okay, so we're plugging in machines.
Currently, I'm driving in a circle.
So we're plugging in machines. Let's plug in machines. So get your uranium and sulfur come over here.
Yeah, we have to extend the bus. Now we have to the inter-alphabetical buses. Well, not the inter-alphabetical buses. We have the inter-alphabetical bus. Now we're making the alphabetical buses. Autosave?
Yep.
Fuck. 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 Fuck.
Not aligned correctly, or not
Yeah.
thought out correctly?
It doesn't align correctly.
Yeah. Well, I was under the impression that you were taking the buses all the way to the center and then having them go outwards.
They are.
Well, the unpack order just got real awkward.
That's why I was saying it's really important how we set up the unpack order. Because the unpack order isn't left to right. It's into outside.
Might have to amend a few of the stackables, but at least we know that the right places. Just still. Is there an extra manufacturer here?
I wouldn't know. Quite likely.
No, it's just a green manufacturer.
There should... Isn't there 2 green manufacturers? Or is it just one?
There's multiple green manufacturers, but none, only one going in line with the thingy.
Can you bring the second belt that's up on top of this over, or...
I'm clicking things into machines at the moment, but I can.
You're doing recipe? No, if you're doing recipes, it's fine.
Well, I'm also gonna have to make sure it's doing the right thing now, because.
No, since I'm on live, I think I'm going to try and push to 11 instead of 10.
So you're aware that that's doing that and then coming all the way back over here, aren't you?
Yep. I don't care how much it moves. The more we get to
coming back.
back down the splitters.
It's not going into these.
What?
It's not going into these, it's going into these.
Into the... where?
Light blue.
Then I've just taken it too far.
So my stack order is correct.
Well, we can do it like that, because that's how we're going to have to do it.
Yeah, good. Okay, that's fine by me. I'm happy.
We
to
don't-
continue going out. I just thought
We don't have the
it was
option...
going to the middle and then doing the U-turn.
It was originally going to do that, but we can't do that anymore.
You left your stumps.
I need the stumps. That's my spacing.
I just got rid of one of your stumps. So
Because the belt that's stacked on top of this needs to be aligned to it as well.
I'm going to let you put that stump back if you need it.
I don't know. I think that was more so your stump. My stumps look like this.
Yeah, but are they fucking misaligned?
What do you mean?
Misaligned stump.
No, it's not on the middle. These guys is out. These guys out. This output of the belt is on the right hand side of this, whereas the input is on the left hand side of this line.
Wish you had the option to place belts with the conveyor stackers. Still surprised it's not an option in the game yet.
Like, but all at the same time.
As in, like, you want to place a belt, but you want to place it on a line of stackers instead of a line of stumps.
Yeah, I'd agree to that. When you change the build over mode with a belt, it should allow you to change what it's built on, because there is no zooping for belts.
Yeah. There is, but it's vertical.
For belts,
Yeah.
there is no zooping for belts. There is for stackers.
Literally looking at the stackers while saying that.
Yeah.
Did you put any outclad in the boxes, or did you
No.
just get enough for yourself? Okay, cool.
I just filled up my own inventory with it because it was like 5 stacks worth, which isn't really that much.
There's still the materials for hundreds of pumps here.
Oh,
Some of the presents fell in the ocean.
Don't know.
Well, this might be the last jank machine that's going to be made soon. It's running out of fuel.
Last jank machine
Yeah.
that's going to be made soon. This nuclear power is not jank.
No, I need to make a fuel machine.
You need to make a jank machine.
Yeah,
Why?
make fuel.
So we're specifically using the pipes with no rings?
No, I was just doing it for consistency in that area. use the normal pipes otherwise. Oh, perfect. Oh no, that's packaged water. Never mind. I could just use heavy oil. Can't. Fantastic. Won't be that much of a jank machine, which is nice.
Okie dokie, I'm just going to take a little bit of a break. My eyes are feeling a little sore.
Thanks for that ult, Vega.
Then
Pardon?
what happened then?
I threw a snowball at him.
Someone died to a snowball. I wasn't quite watching.
Yeah, it was Vex.
Snowball kills are pretty good.
Nice ult there, Lucian. Come on, do it. Do it.
Baby.
Oh, nice.
Back. Now I'm back.
Hi, back. Alright.
Hello.
Well, in the process of making another micro jank, I removed a micro jank, so. Perfectly balanced. But we have fuel coming in now, so. So you're just taking them as far as you know at the moment.
I'm just taking him a solid distance, but yeah. As far as I can expect. I don't actually know how far that would be.
Well, instead of that, I think we should go to where they go.
Yeah. So does the water finish off right there, or does it go up to those refineries as well?
Yeah, I'm just going to go have a look at the furthest distance that everything goes. It at least goes to green.
The water.
Yep.
Does it go anywhere further?
I'm just going through the colours. I haven't memorised the order yet. Red, pink, pink. Goes up to purple.
The water?
Yep. What?
What?
It's row B, isn't it?
This?
Yes.
Yeah, this is B. But are you sure it's not going to those refineries?
Autosave. Just... Oh.
Phoenix. Every single thing that exists in this infinite universe is either a duck or not a duck.
No, everything in this universe is either a chesh or not a chesh.
No, it's either a duck or not a duck.
What?
No, it's actually either a coin or not a coin.
I like duck. Nailed.
It goes to the refineries in row B that are actually in row D.
In row B that are actually in row D? How did a B line get to D?
You're asking me.
I am asking you. Because... so this pipe isn't in B, and we now have 3 pipes in row D? Question mark?
I'm just seeing whether we do have 3 in D.
Because that's why the bus balancing was going to be so difficult, because it's not actually direct off the Excel sheet.
We still have 2 in D.
I honestly don't understand why this jetpack velocity breaks. It's so annoying.
So yeah, it just goes to green.
Cool. Is that your photo platform up there?
Up where?
It's not letting me ping it east.
Like directly east?
Sort of.
Towards the north?
Yeah, like east, north.
That's the train line that was going to go around the entire map.
Ah.
A long time ago.
Only a tiny little fraction of it's loaded in for me right now.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the rest of it goes a good eighth. It's just up a lot higher. Probably closer to a 16th, but yeah.
Okay, so what's the next belt going to?
It's going back to me seeing what this is. Quartz. No, Caterium.
The next belt is Caterium.
Caterium is only going 2 places, so it ends there.
Where's there?
At purple, at assemblers. 7 assemblers at purple.
Cool, so I gotta get all the way up to purple.
Sorry, it goes to light blue.
Okay.
12 assemblers at light blue. To here.
Cool.
What's next on the line? Is that quartz now?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they also go here.
To light blue.
Yeah. They go to green.
Do they go past light blue?
Yep.
They go to the refineries of green, or?
Yes.
Okay. That is so unfortunate. It doesn't. It's too long to handle the angle.
So go down 1 and then across.
What?
Do your little your min distance one and then go across.
Yeah, it's just annoying that I have to do that.
And then I think this is all the limestone coming in. Yeah. One of them's going to purple.
One of what's going to purple?
One of them's going to pink. No, blue. Okay, so
So we confirmed that water is stopping
yes.
at where? At green.
Yep, those refineries right next to you.
Cool. So water stops.
Water stops,
Blah, blah,
quartz
blah, blah.
stops.
Yeah, I just have to get the thing. Going to put this on 8.
So is your plan to split off the bus like sort of like that?
bend the belt. All of these are merged together. So you just you take the whole belt off at the right angle. That
what I'm saying.
But you had a splitter on the line, did you not?
Just the one.
Yeah, you don't need a splitter on the line. You just bend the belt.
2 for quartz. Quartz has to be split. Quartz ends there, but it gets used here.
Oh, I thought we'd bring 2 belts in that situation, but that's fine. We're gonna have to put splitter on the line then.
So where were you thinking of putting the splitter elsewhere?
What do you mean elsewhere?
Were you going to have a splitter all the way over there just to bring 2 belts over here to put one of them here?
I'd let it be 2 on the train if we're gonna use 2 belts.
No, the train's carrying the minimum number of carriages to bring all the materials down so the train station isn't 72 kilometers long.
Yeah, that's okay. I understand now why, but yeah.
Just in case you weren't sure, you can snap these here.
Snap them onto the belt, yeah, but I'm using it to line up to a foundation.
That centered? Did you hold to snap that?
You can't snap things on the belt.
Yes, you can. I just showed you.
Yeah, but that's snapping to these. These are snappable, yeah, but I'm snapping it to the right angle of that. Yeah. So you could do that, yeah.
Ethereum, however, does end there, so it's going into here.
Going into blue.
Yeah. But it's going into different ones. It's not going in here. Wait. Heck. Quartz and the Caterium are going into this one here.
Okay. That's a bit of a long way out. But that's okay.
It's a bit of a rip because I've got to take it out of all the machines. Oh, no, just the belts.
Yeah, since the machines aren't on, they haven't accepted anything. Well, as well as they don't have the recipe to accept it.
Yeah, I was just... this is the exact place I'm up to for recipes, so I thought I might have done these.
So Caterium gets taken off all the way back there.
Yeah.
Not split.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means I have to remove the quartz belt along the way too.
Bruh. Why did the splitters have internal storage? know why they do, but are you gonna split in the right angles? Just have it as a curve. Yeah, okay, cool. No. Why?
Why? What?
Why? Just use a merger as a ender.
No, I'm bending the belt.
What I
Did you-
save going?
Ugh. Ugh.
You're gonna hate me.
Why?
Caterium actually does end over there. A limestone comes off here.
A limestone?
Yeah,
Limestone's on the top.
yeah. I did say. I don't quite know how that happened. But yeah. Sorry.
Okie dokie. So, Caterium ingot needs to continue.
Yeah.
How far?
To this bank of assemblers. Where it was going originally.
This one? Or to the second bank?
This has got limestone and quartz, this has got caterium.
Okay, so I have to go to the next belt.
Also, I don't know why that didn't connect there, and I'm very happy it didn't. Just keep in mind that a machine input from there has got to come to here.
From where has to go to where?
Machine input has to go from here to here.
It's fine if they cross.
Good.
I'm not.
As long as
On the last space, I was more so worried about how things crossed over, and it didn't look bad having a vertical height implication, but this time I'm just fine with them being flatter to the ground as long as they're crossing at 90 degrees. And the quartz continues.
yes.
Yep, cool. And a limestone is coming off there, you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
By the looks of it, a whole limestone belt at that.
Well, if it's limestone, we're gonna have to bleed the line again. Because this outer splitter line has to be the limestone so that the vertical height of the belt isn't affected. Because it's not going to accept quartz being it's not going to accept limestone being steep enough to go into the shorter one. It's barely even going to accept the quartz, I believe. Yeah, it's not going to accept the quartz. Unless I do it like... No, it's not even going to accept that. How am I going to do this?
To be fair, if it's not able to do that, then it's not going to be doing the stepping down. Yeah, so it's off by 1. Pretty sure that means it can connect into this. Oh, must be bloody close. You're gonna do a little spinny boy.
No, no spinning.
Raise this one up by 1. I imagine you think angles are more important than heights.
It all matters.
Do we go back and reorder the belts?
No, it's too late for that. Cool. How far is this remaining limestone and quartz gone?
It's going to... The quartz is going to where it's already at.
The quartz stops midway.
Yeah. And the limestone's buggering off all the way over to the end.
How far is all the way over to the end?
Pink.
Like, pink.
Yeah.
That's a long way.
Hang on. This is the bloody water in B is actually in D situation again.
That's what you were talking about before. It's not like the situation changed.
Yeah, but it means it's also affecting the limestone. So that whole limestone belt actually belongs to row D.
And it's water?
We've already moved the water.
What do you mean? It's here.
No, that's for this.
That's for green.
Yeah.
This green.
Yeah, there was going to be more water flowing through that pipe than there is now.
Okay, so the top limestone belt's getting removed.
Yep. How catastrophic is that? Not
None.
catastrophic at all. That is probably the happiest coincidence to happen so far. Time to go see. Do you happen later than sulfur? No, you happened before. This should be a uranium belt? No, sorry. Don't ignore that. Shut up. I'm not. I know what I'm talking about. It's alright. So yeah, technically it should go under the sulfur. But I don't know if it matters to you.
Under the sulfur?
Yeah, the sulfur's easy to move because it's doing the little elevator thing, so... What I said, by the way.
It's under the sulfur in row D, or...
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's not easy to fit under the sulfur, because bauxite's on that belt.
Huh?
On row D?
Wait.
Or are you talking about underneath the sulfur on, as in it should be near the top?
As in the sulfur sulfur on the top of row D, not C.
Yeah. But that's why I'm asking, are you putting this on row D now? Because there is no sulfur in row C.
I never said it was going to C.
Yeah, so it's on D.
Yes.
And it's underneath the sulfur, which is on the top.
Yes.
So it's on the top, and sulfur's on top of it.
Yes. But that's okay, because sulfur has the little elevator thing.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I probably should have bled that line instead of removing it. Oh well. Beat me to it.
Okay, so row C is done.
It doesn't have its outputs going to thingy.
Doesn't have its what?
Outputs plugged in.
Which ones?
The water and the quartz.
Cool, I'll just remove the rest of these overhangs that we don't need.
Pipes through belts, yes, no. Flipping.
Pipes through belts as long as anything as long as it's 90 degree basically. It'll also depend on how visible the situation is. But in that situation it's fine. So I need to keep taking the quartz down. Or the quartz is ending here.
It's where this.
Yeah, so it plugs in. Is that machine rotated so it's plugging in there? I can't remember. I don't think I did.
Sorry.
Is this machine rotated so that it's plugging in there? I don't think I did it that way. No, I didn't. Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah. Cool. It's 90, isn't it? Or is it at one short? No, it's 90. So these guys aren't getting fed anything. They're getting fed from the row behind them.
Yeah.
Cool, and it's the same with them.
Side 4 and constructors, yeah. So, yeah.
And these guys...
Everything that doesn't currently have an input is being fed from the row behind.
Cool. So we should plug in the row behind.
Mm-hmm.
Or do we want to keep doing the bus?
I'd like to keep doing the bus.
Yeah. So we do the bus for D. But I'm going to stop there since it's 11.
Yeah.
So there's one bus to go. No? 2 buses to go.
It's actually the bus for D, C.
Yeah. 0, A and B is done. C and D need to be done. And then the inter-alphabetical connections. Cool. Oh, I'd say that's a pretty decent quantity of progress. I think tomorrow night everything should be plugged in. Let's see if we do it tomorrow night. The position I'm in, I'm happy to as well. But I don't know about tomorrow, me.
At the rate that I'm clicking all the machines on as they're getting plugged in, I think that'll be done before the machine's even done. Because I'm not even spending extra time, I'm just doing it while helping you connect things, so...
Well, that's it for tonight. I'll leave you to listen to him if you want while the stream's ending. And he's gonna have a lot of fun not even knowing that he's getting talked over in a voiceover.
Plug them all in, turn them on at once, and let the battery take up the slack.
Yeah, let the battery take up the slack.
Can't hear me, hasn't heard me.
I've heard you.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so we're gonna call that a night. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Catch you next time.
We've definitely got enough battery, and this will also give us a really good idea of what our final base power will look like, because right now we're sitting between like at about like 4 and 5 gigawatts. We're going up to 100 gigawatts, so we'll get to see. So right now we're sitting at 5 gigawatts of power usage, so if the thing goes up, I